welcome back to another episode of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I am starting the recording here because we all know something's going to happen. They said last time, they said they're going to do the sliders. So that is barely visible. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I did not have my mouse on the screen. All right. I'm going to turn it. All right, I did this already, but they said they were going to give me more sliders this time, guys. If you guys don't know already, if you guys haven't watched my other videos on this, which if you haven't, what are you doing here? Go watch those first. Because last time they always tell you some stuff before the game actually boots up. Now, I'm going to do this until this is very visible for me, and then adjust a few more notches up this way because, for one, this key light I have here, I need to angle a little bit better, is bright. And also, I want to make it a little bit brighter for YouTube because it kind of, YouTube, I think, like, automatically kind of dims some things. So, let's try that. Please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. So, this is like friends, right? This is like a lot of friends. And this is like, they're going to have sex. Let's do that. Please just try the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. Why are we doing this? Oh, god damn it, they got me. That's the number 9. That's a 9. 9 becomes... That's not the number 9. Okay, we'll do that. All right. Until you stop. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. I really like the sound. The clicking sound is actually very, what's the word? It's very satisfying. I'm going to go to this. Which of the two words below is the most appealing to you? Occuboinkle, Scrumtush. Occuboinkle. But, yeah. Please don't adjust the slider. What are we doing? Do you know what time it is right now? It's time to play the game already. That's what time it is. Is it the time that is right? Is the time that it is right now the correct time? It's correct to me. What is time anyway? Yes. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Yes. Help? Yeah. Will you come back to visit me? Alright, this is becoming very... creepy. Yes. I don't know. I don't. What in the frick? There's another entity at the beginning of the game, guys. Alright. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. My gosh, this has been what a start. In the last video, what did we do in the last video? We did... the narrator was not very nice to us in the last video. We did the explosion ending or whatever that's called, or whatever it is, the bad ending. When you get to you turn off the remote, turn on the mind control facility thing, and then it starts on the timer to the time bomb in the entire facility, and the narrator takes offense to it, and so he enjoys watching us die. And the second one, then we did what did we do? Oh, we did the hole.
All of his co-workers
the never-ending hole.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I do want to go back to this. I don't know if I want to do it now or not, because that's going to take us back to that thing. Let's go to it.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Is this going to be different? All right, guys, here we are back at the Stanley Parable 2, whatever that it means to him.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
And so we did this last time. We did the then stupid name button. And then we did the infinite hole, which turned out to not be entirely infinite. We also went in there or whatever. So there we go. I don't know what to do yet. Exit. Free and easy achievement. Oh yeah, let's do the free, new and easy achievement. We can do collectibles. We can do. Let's go back. Actually, let's go back first. The jump circle is there.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
God, why are these so weird? God dang it. Alright. So Z. We went to the merch. Yeah, we did that. Settings World Champion. We did that. B. Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. New feature. The Stanley Parable 2 Reassurance Bucket. Now, this is a grand walkway to this room. What? Oh, my God.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical.
What?
That it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart.
Where's the bucket?
True. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
This is the first time I've heard him say ass.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Really?
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2. Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I picked this one last time and it was wrong.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
Screw you. I did this last time and I picked the other one, you piece of crud. It was purposely just trying to do the opposite.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with, no, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Yeah, good. Congratulations. So is this bucket like an ending? Like, alright, I gotta go back to the map too because I want to do the free achievement. Okay, let's do the free achievement. I don't know if this is an ending, this bucket. I just don't know. Also, I'm waiting to see if I can get a text back. No, I don't think so. I shouldn't be though. I have actually had my phone on silent because the drumline chat is going off. And those of you, this is a personal shout out to the Panther Pulse drumline at High Point University, the one I've had the honor of being a part of and help lead for the past 5 years. I know your guys' band camp is just starting. And then a leadership camp is starting tomorrow or today or whenever it started. And good luck to all of you out there. I'm rooting for all of you. I miss you guys so much. You guys it's gonna be a great year. I know it. Free achievement. Get yours right now. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works. Get yours right now. Now I know your guys' band camp is going to be over by the time I actually post this, probably.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Where is this lever? Oh, is that what the heck is that? Is there an achievement for touching every door in the game? Why is there a red glow under there? Test achievement. Test achievement unachieved.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I feel like these are these not supposed to all be like endings? Like, is the bucket not an ending? Is that not an ending?
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Well, we haven't seen the collectibles. That's Stanley. Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Collect them all! Can I collect this one? I cannot jump.
Ah! Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Where am I? What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh. What?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
But we did that. Oh, we did this. Please no screenshots. Oh, wait, let's do it. Print screen. Did I do something? Please don't close on me. Oh,
For
damn
the
it.
Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself,
I'll see you guys later.
What do players really want? Get whoever you are and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to...
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time
No.
let me finish first.
Nope.
Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine you're...
Jim.
All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Jim.
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says. But no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
No.
Jim.
Well, he got annoyed. But there was... Okay, I guess it's a different voice lines, really, because I did it too early. But nothing... No new content there. All right, so I guess I just go to the exit, right? Because...
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They would appreciate what I've created here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to go back to the research insurance bucket room just to make sure I can't do anything else with this bucket because it, something seems off here. Either way, I'm done with this place. This new content is... Admittedly, it's better than the actual ultra deluxe content with the whole jump circle and then that being it. But come on, narrator, you can do better than this. Although the scope of the place is fantastic, but you could have done more with it. Have to say, it's not my...
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yeah.
Ready to move on now?
Yes, I am. What is this? Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. No screenshots.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
I want those collectibles.
Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Well.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Huh? I do like this. This is actually this is trippy, but it's cool. I like it a lot. And the music's good. Yeah, this is pretty neat. I actually I'm totally down for this.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hold on.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
There, the balloons, the balloons.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
I knew it. Did that happen last time? Did it? I don't remember.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, this is funny. Ha! These are the balloons I actually voted on the first time, and now they're in here, so now I win. Is there something to do with this? Wasn't there like one of these windows you could like glitch through?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I think it's up there.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
I'm gonna keep the bucket with me because oh, there's no more new content. Was that it? Oh, I guess that was it. Ah, damn. Okay, well, here we go. I hope that title screen
Stanley
stays.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Should I? Nah, I'm not gonna.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Oh my god, is the whole thing now different?
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Yes.
Was this better than the meeting room?
Yes!
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Does it like reverse everything?
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Okay.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
Yeah.
I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Screw you.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Let's do it, I guess. Does it belong in here? Oh my god.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing
Presence of the bucket.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
So everything's still happening as it would, but there's new dialogue for all of this. Is there like a new dialogue for every ending now because of this bucket? Oh, here's another one.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines?
Stanlerines.
Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Stanlerine. Should I do so I go back up in the elevator? No, I'll go down all the way. There's definitely is an ending related to this bucket then, right, guys?
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
There is new voice lines for everything, isn't there?
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
All right, I will. This is interesting. Where do I take this bucket? If I have to take this through every ending, oh my god. Because I do want it.
Stanley and the bucket thought better of it and realized they simply had too much to live for. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
This is crazy. Like, I might even look this up because I want to know that if I have to go through every ending with this, like.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
What?
Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
What the hell is happening?
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Huh?
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Feeble?
No!
No!
He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
All right, so you know what, guys? I'm gonna turn it off because last time I turned it on, and the ending where I turned it off, where I got like the happy ending. That was the recording that got corrupted. So you guys never actually saw that on my videos. So let's do it.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Was it?
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and... What? Wait.
Oh no.
What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No. Oh.
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket.
Oh,
no,
shit.
No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out. All of his co-workers were gone. What did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Does the bucket alter every ending? Oh my god. Well, let's try another one.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
This is crazy. All new good stuff today, guys.